Alright, so this is like the first behind the scenes video that we're doing in our new series, because I've got my spiffy new camera, which you guys are seeing the awesome image quality of my ugly mug on for the first time. This is what my shop looks like post Kickstarter. Haven't yet quite got around to the cleaning up of all the stuff that is laying around everywhere. That is on my to-do list today because the minions are off until Saturday. They will, ow, that hurt. And well, this is kind of what everything looks like right now. It is a horrible mess. We are actually getting started with the renovations on Saturday, so I am trying to get the last of the dice you guys saw over there finished up and laser engraved so that they can get shipped Saturday morning, so we've got more space to do the renovations. Actually, the first thing we're doing is this wall of tools is going to get condensed into a nifty new box, which I just happen to have right outside. Let's go take a look at that. Well, I think I just broke my garage door. Alright, so it turns out I did just break my garage door. It turns out I either bent the door or bent the frame or something. But it looks like we're going to have to add that to the to fix list in the shop remodel. So anyway, this is what I was trying to show you. See right there? That is the awesome new toolbox in the bed of my even more awesome Ford Raptor. Love my truck. But anyway, we just picked it up from Lowe's. It is bigger than what I expected. I didn't realize exactly how big nearly 6 foot tall, 4 foot long, and 2 foot deep is, because apparently I have no spatial awareness, or whatever you call that. So anyway, we are using that to replace our tool storage system that we have now, which is this rack of shelves. The problem with this is, as you can see, none of the guys that work for me could manage that whole system of putting things back where they found them, and instead they're just piled up here. And we started doing the artisan dice thing. I had more screwdrivers than anybody would ever need in their entire life. As of now, I can find 2, and they're never the right one that I need. So anyway, all this is going away. It's also going to help with our dust problem, which you see right there. That issue was caused because I'm an idiot. As Ray politely, well, he didn't actually call me an idiot. He just told me I was wrong in how I set up my dust collection system. If you see here, we used all these 2-inch pipes to run to all of our machines. Which 2-inch hose is fine if you at one machine, because especially like with our smaller tools, that's all they use is 2-inch. But you really need to run this gigantic 4-inch hose everywhere, like as you can see down here, comes out of the bottom of our dice monster. The reason you run that everywhere is because, as Ray put it, that big dust collector pulling air through a 2-inch hose is like you trying to suck a milkshake through a coffee straw. It's probably not going to work out good. So one of the things one of the other things we're doing in our I guess our shop upgrade or remodel or whatever you want to call it, is we're moving this big bad boy outside. This is the dice monster. It is a huge dust collector. It is also the noisiest machine in the shop. As you can imagine, after 10 hours a day of listening to that, it gets old. So we're going to move it outside to a shed that we're attaching on the other side of the wall, that wall right there. And we're going to run 4-inch clear pipe into all the machines, and then we'll neck down from that pipe using 2-inch hose like we have up here. But we'll just run it real short to the machines so that we actually get the full, I guess, CFM of the machine's capable of. And we won't have as much problem with the dust piling up everywhere as we have right now, and the constant need to clean. And that that way we can focus more on making dice and less on cleaning. One other things we're doing, these right here, these 3 routers. If you know anybody needing some slightly used, more like horribly abused routers, I have 3 of them for sale. These are the routers that we use to make boxes. We're not using them anymore. We're going to replace this whole wall of tools, all of this, all of those machines right there, with one machine, which is going to be a CNC router that I picked up here locally from I guess a warehouse. They had thought they were going to use it and bought it, and it sat around for 6 months and they haven't used it, so I got it for a really good deal. We're going to put it right here, and it's going to make all of our boxes for us so that we can focus on making dice, which is going to solve one of the problems we've had since we started doing this. Every time we ship, we run out of these. Every single time. So we are shipping Saturday, which is one of the reasons I have to get all of this wonderful mess cleaned up. And as soon as we ship, we're going to make all those boxes, which means Monday we would have to fire these up and we would make boxes until Wednesday or Thursday to refill that whole wall of boxes. And then we'd ship for another 2 or 3 or 4 shipments, and then we would be out of boxes again. And cycle starts, rinse, wash, rinse, repeat again and again and again. With the CNC machine, we will now be able to make boxes as we need them. So if we're going to be making however many sets we're making that day, we will load up the boxes in the corresponding number of boxes in the CNC machine, and the CNC machine will cut the channels and the dovetails for the lids and all that good stuff. And all we have to do is polish them when they're done. We sand them down with a 220 grit on our standard boxes, and the higher end boxes get all the way up to like 800 or 1,000. So that's all we'll have to do. We don't actually have to make the box. We can focus on making your dice, which means all of you web order guys will get your dice a whole lot faster, and our Kickstarter orders will go out on their deadlines. So check us out. This is our build sheet. Okay, these are all web orders. All right, and if you look right here, look at this. All of these numbers, all these dice, they're scratched out. They are dice sets that are made and ready to ship. So most of those will be going out Saturday, and then we will finish up that list, which means we should be caught up with all web orders that were ordered before April 15th. Say 15th or 17th. One of the two. Well, that list includes everybody that ordered up until then, and they should all be shipping. We'll ship all the ones that were crossed out. They'll be shipping Saturday, and then everybody else will be shipping like in the next week. That's when we're doing it, when we will do our next shipment. I think that kind of wraps it up. Oh, actually, one more thing. One really cool thing. Okay, so this whole wall right here, this is all of my car stuff that's still left in the shop, and it's all going to go away. All these springs, jack stands, ECU sitting over there, rotors that I warped at my last track day, all of those are going to go away. So that wall over there is getting replaced with 2 Tormach PCNC machines. We're getting the 1100 and the 770 to make our metal dice line. So that's going to all our metal dice we made over in that side of the shop. We're getting a cold saw and some other metal specific tools that we need to actually make metal dice. But yeah, that's about it. That's what we've got planned for the shop remodel. We've got a few more things up our sleeves. New spiffy new laser cutter, all that good stuff. But we'll show that in a future video. This is all for this video, so if you guys want to see it, next week it'll be on update 46. This is going to go with update 45. So I'm done. I'm rambling. I mean, this is a horrible video. This is me just trying out my spiffy new camera that we've got. This is the Nikon D600, which is really cool. Love it. This is the first tool from the Kickstarter to come in, and we'll be using it to do behind the scenes videos, which I promise the rest of them won't suck quite as bad as this one. Anyway, see you guys next week. We'll be actually making dice. We're gonna do like a behind the scenes video on, maybe how we polish dice or something like that. You guys will see that then. All right, bye.